Hello, the internet. Let me just need a little more Stephanie in this. I'm Adam.
I'm Stephanie.
And we're here from the Collected Gamer, and we are going to be playing Robinson Crusoe.
Ooh, Adventures on the Cursed Island.
Yes, so cursed.
I'm not sure why it's cursed.
If anyone is not familiar with this, it is a cooperative game. And I think it is the highest ranked cooperative game on Board Game Geek. Is that accurate?
I don't know.
Or Mage Knight might be higher. It's one of the
high.
top ones.
I think Mage Knight is higher, but most people don't play that cooperatively. So
it's kind of questionable.
Debatable.
This is pure co-op. And I think one of the reasons is Board Game Geek is very much kind of about the Euro style, worker placement games do really well, heavy strategy, and this is a worker placement cooperative game. So that's kind of cool. We've been having fun with it. We played a few scenarios. We thought we'd play one here on the stream.
Yeah.
And put it up for you future YouTube people. Hello, future YouTube people. As you might be able to tell from the name, the theme is that we are castaways on a cursed island, and there's various scenarios. So this is the scenario we're playing. It's Volcano Island with a not quite non-IP infringing font up there. What's the summary? What's the deal? There's more of that card that you can't see terribly well, but
it says, "You are treasure hunters trying to explore ancient temples in a deep jungle. You will be exploring this volcanic island in search of new places to stack. Escape with as many treasures as you can before the volcano destroys everything. Did we mention your jolly boat is gone?
Oh.
Yes, you will need to build a new one if you want to leave the island alive."
So I would say most of these scenarios are like, you're trapped on the island. You have to find food and water and build tools and find a way to escape. This one seems like it's not quite like that.
No. To be fair, we've only played a couple
That's true.
scenarios. So I think scenario one was castaways. It's sort of like the beginning basic scenario.
Yeah.
I already don't remember what scenario two was.
It was the one with the fog rolling over the island.
Oh, that's right. And there were cultists
or something. Yeah.
Scenario 3 was your shipmate Jenny got trapped on another island, so you had to rescue Jenny before she died.
Stupid Jenny, all the food.
And then escape. And then now we're playing the Treasure Island one. So, not Treasure Island, but we're treasure hunting on a volcanic island.
Like you do.
So, our goal is this scenario is to build the jolly boat, and according to the table, explore a certain number of tiles, take the exploration action on a certain number of totem icons. Okay, so we're playing 2 players, so we have to explore 6 tiles.
Okay.
And on those 6 tiles, we have to explore 3 totems.
Okay.
Which will be a small temple, a ruined village, and a hidden cave.
Ooh.
As we look for treasures. So we have to find these treasures, and then we have to build the jolly boat to escape before
Jolly boat, one of the items we build?
volcano erupts. It is.
Is it a scenario item that's on here?
It requires a rope and 3 wood.
All right. Seems easy.
So the rope ladder is for totem only. I'm not really sure what that refers to, but if I read more
You might find out.
of this scenario card, I might find out. So, let's see. When a book icon appears in the exploration cards, then there's volcanic ash we have to deal with.
Okay. Sounds bad, because of the volcano.
Which stands for -1 of these. I don't remember what that is.
That's like -1 action, I think.
-1 action, yeah. Because there's ash.
Cats, go away. Fight elsewhere. Go. Fight elsewhere. No.
We also placed one of these on the exploration action, which is this one.
Yes.
So
To start? Or
yes.
Can we get rid of it?
For the rest of the game.
What?
So we have to use one more pawn for every exploration action.
That sucks.
Treat fur as wood while building shelter, roof, or palisades. What does that mean?
I think that means we can only build it with wood, and every fur token we get, we have to use it as though it's wood.
Okay.
Cats, I'm going to throw you. Sorry, the cats are wrestling in a pile of board games.
You act like that alone is going to fix it. All right.
Temporarily solves the problem.
From the 4th round on, lava from the volcano will make some of the tiles inaccessible. They're destroyed following the sequence shown on the map above. So there's a map of.
So we know when they're. So going to like this one's on 4, these two on 5, these two on 6, this one on 7, these two on 8.
Yeah.
So we have to make our way across the island too. It sounds like.
Yeah. So that we can escape, I guess. If the player's camp is on a tile when it is destroyed, then we die.
Makes sense.
So our camp starts off here. We can't walk onto the volcano. We can only go around it.
Makes sense.
So we're going to have to move our camp a lot, too.
Seems legit.
Okay. So the rope ladder, I read this a little incorrect before. What it is once we build it, we get an extra exploration tile pawn when we're doing when we're exploring totems.
All right. Seems good.
So it is helpful not for finding pieces on the island, but it's helpful for finding treasures on the island.
Rope ladders are good for finding treasures, I think. I think that's accurate.
Okay. So are you ready to get started? Oh,
yep.
There's a couple other things we should point out. We're playing with basic characters, Carpenter and Explorer.
I'm an Explorer.
However, we're also playing, and because we're playing 2-player, we're playing with an additional character, Friday, who only gets 1 token.
But it's kind of to help balance out the fact you don't have as many. There's a penalty for playing with 4 players, and there's a bonus for playing with 2 players, just to it's kind of balanced around 3.
But we're also playing with a crew member from the expansion, so we're playing with the Lookout.
Oh, he's over here. The Lookout.
The only really way that he affects the game is we draw our island tiles face up rather than face down.
So I'll put the top. So I just hold
the
back
whole
over.
thing.
Oh.
That is the reason we have the cup holder.
All right. There's a totem on that one.
Nice. That one looks good for moving our camp to it. And then we're also playing with trait cards.
So my Explorer is drunk.
And my Carpenter is lazy. So these provide both.
This is going to go really well.
Yeah, I know. These are going to provide both benefits and definitely some detriments. Yeah. So Friday is there certain actions Friday cannot perform? I don't know.
That's the dog. The dog can only do certain actions. Okay. Or we're playing with Lookout instead.
Yes, instead of the dog. All right. Are you ready to get started then?
I guess so. I'm a little worried.
So I know this game is going to kick our butts.
Lazy Carpenter, drunk Explorer. It's not going to go well.
Okay, so we are going to start our exploration, or not our exploration. I forget what they call those cards.
I don't know what you're talking
about. Event cards.
Oh, do we do that first? Oh, step 1, event card.
But our event card is food crates.
Oh, it's always food crates. It's food crates in the first turn. There's some food crates. We can just send some people there and grab the food from the crates.
We also have some wreckage. We have, I'll move these over here. Well, you can show them in the...
All right. We have our 2 items. We got our pistol and pipe and tobacco. This one gives us determination. It calms people down, I guess. This gives us temporary combat. That should be good against...
And because we're treasure hunters, we've already...
We came
equipped with...
Shovel and knife.
A shovel and a knife, so we don't have to build those. So... Okay.
All right, so step 1, event. Food crates happens. Step 2 is determination stuff up there. Is that right?
Yeah. So am I first player or are you first player?
You have the token, so you're first player.
All right. So I'm first player, which means I get right now 0 determination.
So up here is our determination track. It's on 0, so we get nothing.
Does anything else happen on the determination phase?
I think that's it. I don't know, you played more recently than I have. Sorry.
That doesn't mean that I remember.
What? Just that I remember. We're just double check, make sure. It's been a couple weeks since we played.
Better than I do.
I was looking at the book. Just to double check, make sure we're doing this right. It's going to be on the internet forever.
Morale phase. Done.
Don't we start with a certain amount of food? Shouldn't we start with food?
I think we get that from the food crates, right?
No, I thought we started with a certain amount. I could be wrong though.
All right, let me check.
Or do we produce it from our starting tiles at the
Yeah, I think it's the production.
Okay, cool.
So now we get the resources from where our camp is.
So our camp is here. It has wood and food on it. In this case, fish. So
Perishable food.
So we start with that.
Technically, that's in the above section.
No, it's not. Look at the picture.
Oh, you're right.
That's the production phase. Whoopee. Now we do the action phase. This is where the worker placement aspect of it comes in. Like, these 2 discs are my character's actions. Stephanie has 2 herself, and we have 1 from our man Friday. So basically, we have 5 actions that we can do. And things we can do are explore new tiles, pick up these food crates and do one of these events. We could gather food. We can't really gather right now because you can't gather from your camp, I believe, right?
Correct.
We could build a piece of technology. So we could build a dam here, which would just instantly give us some food. But so I think we should do the crates. If we send 2 people there, we get 1 normal food and 1 non-perishable food, which won't go bad at night.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
I think we definitely need to explore as well.
I also agree with that.
And should we up the morale? Because that's always a thing.
Yes.
All right. So my character is...
But don't forget that we have -1 explore.
Okay.
So just something to keep in mind.
Cool. So my character is drunk. So if he spends the whole day on one thing, it's not going to work out well. So every time I assign 2 of my pawns to gathering, building, or researching, I have to draw one of these bad stuff cards. So let's make sure I don't do that. So.
Whereas I literally cannot use both my pawns for 1 action.
Okay, so I can, but there's like a
You
random
can, but there's a
stuff.
detriment.
Okay.
Because I'm lazy.
All right.
And then
so do we want to send all 3 of us exploring so we don't have to draw the card?
that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is
Or
it
should we
better to
rather roll
do
the
that,
dice
or is it
together?
better to increase the...
Increasing the morale is
Morale.
really good because we get all the determination we can do good stuff with. But rolling the dice can be bad. I mean, we could not explore this turn and
I think we should
do
explore.
double morale.
I think we should explore. Why don't we just risk it?
Okay. So Friday, increase the morale, I guess.
Okay.
So where are we exploring? Oh, so if we explore, we get a token. We have a tiki, and it's got food and wood.
Yeah, it looks good.
So what happens
and
in the first place?
And we move our camp there
At night,
Okay.
yeah, we can.
So to get us a little bit closer towards the beach.
Yep.
Okay, so now that that's happened, we start going left to right along the bottom.
Okay, so there's no real bad for this. If 2 people do it, we get 1 normal food and 1 non-perishable food, which means at night it's not going to go bad.
There you go.
We put this in the top section up here. Show we haven't gotten it yet. That's the stuff we're going to acquire, and this gets discarded. Let's discard it up there. Boom.
Next is exploration. So how about I'm the one who's exploring?
Sounds good. So we have to roll some dice.
Yes.
So normally it takes, if you explore with 1 person, then, so like exploring 1 tile away, you can do it with 1 person, but you would have to roll the dice. If you explore with 2 people, you get to do it without rolling the dice. If you're trying to explore 2 tiles away, there would have to be a tile here. It would take 2 people means you have to roll the dice. 3 people means you don't have to roll the dice. We have this little token here, which means it's like we need 1 more. So normally, even though 2 people exploring this would be fine, no dice need to be rolled, we have to roll it this time. So depending on what we roll, we might not succeed, and bad stuff might happen. So this heart means Stephanie takes a damage. This V means victory, so we do explore. But this question mark means we have to draw one of the cards and do what it says.
Okay. Shrine. Down in the valley, you spot a shrine in the woods. Decide. Discard this card or draw a mystery card, a treasure, and shuffle this adventure into the event deck.
What's the bad stuff that happens?
So
when it
the
shows up
bad
in the
stuff,
event deck?
if we put it in the event deck, is nightmares. All night you had nightmares about pagan gods, which made for restless sleep. Put re-roll a victory token on the building, gathering resources, exploration action fields. During the next action of these types, you must you have to re-roll a victory result, and then you draw another event card.
So get it. The treasures are really good, though, right?
Usually pretty good.
I kind of want to do treasure.
I kind of want to do it. All right.
So these are our events. These are the things that are going to happen every turn. So we shuffle this in. The problem is like they're different backs. So like I have to kind of like shuffle blind.
All right. So our treasure is Crocs.
Like the ugly shoes?
You find an old basket with some clay pots in it. Build the pot invention for free without using an action. Turn the pot card face down to the item.
Pot is really good, isn't it?
Pot is good. So the pot allows us to use a food to heal during the night phase.
And isn't like a prerequisite for a bunch of other stuff too? Am I making that
up? Not in our scenario.
Oh, lame.
In other scenarios, it's very useful.
So by Crocs, it was like a crock pot.
So it's not my favorite treasure, but it's not bad.
All right. And then Friday going to, I mean, technically it could be me going in the morale, but it increased. So Stephanie gets 2 determination, which she can use to spend on other stuff, and our morale goes up by 1.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Wait, no, we just said I was going to take it, so you're the one who gets 2 determination.
Oh, sure.
We didn't do that quite right.
Yeah, that's fine. Determine me. No, don't chew on that. That's Velcro.
The reason I voted for it is because I'm lazy. If I take a rest action twice in one round, I yield 3 wounds.
Oh, so you might be double resting later?
However...
That's not rest, that's this.
Yes.
So I don't know. Oh, it doesn't really matter.
However, the thing I'm confused about is that it says I can take an action with only 1 pawn. I can't use both my pawns for 1 action, but it would actually be for 2 actions.
Right.
I just, instead of healing 2 wounds, I'd heal 3.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And now we take our tokens back.
Yep. I'm ugly yellow. Well, that's not a bad yellow.
And that's it for the action phase. And then the next phase is weather. We have no weather this phase.
Yeah, so occasionally it'll tell you on here that you have to roll weather dice, or cards will say those
starting in
token.
turn 3, we will be rolling weather. For sure.
Indeed.
Okay, so now the night phase. So first so all of our resources move down. Doop. And then we eat our food to make sure we don't starve.
2 of us each eat a food. The lookout doesn't need to eat.
He does not eat, and neither Friday doesn't eat. Friday lives off the land.
Yeah, he does.
And now we take wounds because we haven't built a roof.
Yes.
We're sleeping out in open air.
So we each take a wound.
It's bad, so we each take a wound.
Very sad.
And that's it for the night phase. Now we can choose to... Oh, we didn't explore.
Oh, right. We didn't actually do our
We
explore
didn't actually do the explorer.
So this goes down. It does have a tiki on it. So what does the tiki mean?
So unfortunately, one of our food goes bad. Then.
It's unperishable food.
No, we get more food this way.
We don't get food just from exploring it.
Oh, I thought we did.
No.
Oops.
All right. So what happens with the tiki?
So
First tiki.
The first tiki is small temple. Take an exploration action to draw 3 mystery cards. So we don't actually get anything from the tikis. We have to actually explore the tikis.
But this is what we could do.
To do treasure. And then we do get an exploration tile, which is going to be 2 food.
So we don't have to actually use this food yet. We have the token.
Cash it in when we want it.
Yeah.
And then
the night phase we can also choose to move our camp,
which I think we should do.
So one of the advantages, wherever your camp is, you get at the beginning in the production phase whatever you have here. But since these are both food and wood, this is equally good.
We've also discovered the resources for making bricks and fire with that tile.
What do bricks give us?
Bricks increase our palisades.
All right.
And fire also increases our palisades.
But fire is usually a prerequisite for stuff, I thought. So, where's our, I don't have my, a shortcut.
I need the rope to make my snare.
Yeah, what does the rope require?
The rope requires us to find a grassy area, which apparently is not coming up anytime soon.
Well, all right. Yes, the next one's coming up has a beast on it, and it's a mountain. Oh, it's got a pre-built seltzer on it. Interesting. All right, so that's the end of the turn, right? Mm-hmm. We ate, so we're good.
Yep.
So now we go on the next turn. We do event phase. Oh, I have to be first player.
Yes.
I'm the captain now. Poisoning. You eat poisonous fruits. You all feel bad. Perhaps you could use these poisonous fruits. So it's got a book on it. What does book mean?
Book means volcanic ash.
What does that do?
Place 2 markers on 2 different island space or tiles. 1 cube per space tile, never on the volcano. These are ash markers. No tile can have more than 1 ash marker. Ash markers on the island space or tile stand for -1 action.
Are these actually spaces?
They may be placed on unavailable spaces.
But I'm saying, are these spaces?
Oh, I don't know.
We'll do this now. We'll look that up later if we need to.
How would I figure that out? Well, I don't think so, because these are the order that things can happen in. Which means those are the only real spaces, right?
Well, there's 8 more tiles, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, if these weren't tiles, we couldn't put these down, so I don't know. But we'll leave those up there for now, and we'll look at it. We'll look it up here as we figure stuff out. So that's the event phase. We can, one person with an action and a knife. This here. Can use this space, and we discard this card and get a determination and a weapon level. We weaponize berries, and if we fail to complete this, every player takes a wound.
Okay. We have a knife because we're
explorers.
We're treasure hunters, and we brought one.
Cool. So now it's morale phase. I get 1 determination. Sweet. I have 3 now, so at some point I can discard 3 to raise the morale level. Just do that.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, I can discard 2 to reroll a green action die, so maybe that's good since we're going to be exploring with action dice a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think getting the morale all the way up to the top level where we start getting wounds back is not terrible.
Don't we just have to spend 1 person to do that again?
Twice.
Oh, that's true.
Anyway, so then we go on to the what's the red phase? Oh, production phase. So we get a food and a wood. Because we have parrots and wood on our starting tile, our camp tile. And then we go on the action phase. So if we build a shelter, does it come with us when we move? I thought it did. I thought shelter did, but we lose half of our roof level and palisades and stuff.
I'll check.
Again, we want to make sure we're doing all the rules right here. So there should be another night phase, I think.
Yeah, I'm looking for the night phase. Night phase. Moving the camp. If they've built a shelter and want to move their camp, they must decrease by half both their roof and palisade levels. The amount lost is rounded down.
Okay, so if we have 1 roof or one palisade, we don't lose anything.
Mm-hmm.
But we keep our shelter, it looks like, right?
Yes.
So
So we definitely...
for a 2-player game, the shelter takes 2 wood to build.
Yeah, we have 2 wood.
Yeah.
So I think that's definitely something that we should move towards.
We could skip it if we are going to explore this one and it has a shelter on it, so we don't have to do it right away.
If we
could then move our camp there. But we wouldn't get free food for doing that.
That's true. So we wouldn't want to stick around there very long.
So do we want to build a shelter, we think? Do you want to do something similar?
This is rough.
So we have enough food.
We do have enough food.
We do have to explore. So we need to explore the 3 tikis that we find, right?
Yes. Well, we've only found 1 so far.
Right. So I'm saying maybe we want to do that before we leave, right?
So we don't forget that that's not real.
Right. Do you have the 1 token? There's 1, 2, 3. We can denote the tiles with. Yeah, so that's number 1, just so we remember which tiki that is. So there's a couple options. So we could grab this weapon level just to have it, and so before it goes out, it only takes 1 person.
Yeah.
We could build a shelter. We could explore that. We could explore a new tile. We could increase morale. We could gather food. I think gather food doesn't necessarily need to be done. What are you thinking?
I'm trying to decide. I think that exploring another tile is going to be good for us. Because But it's rough. Because it's really difficult to move around this island. Like, you can only
the volcano makes things difficult.
You can only explore one tile away from where your base is, so we're going to be constantly moving our camp, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think that being able to build the snare and get
free food
is good, although I think I have to rebuild the snare every time we move the camp, too.
I don't think so.
So it's plus 1 food on the tile with your camp.
I don't know if that means it's the specific tile or if you can move it or not. I can look that up. Where's the book? Let's look that up. So what is that? That requires rope. We need to find planes to build the rope.
We need to find planes.
So you're saying we should explore?
Right.
Okay, so let's explore. That's fine.
But getting shelter so we stop taking a bunch of wounds is also important.
Yeah, it does look like the snare is on the tile instead of on the camp. That's annoying. Well, we could explore, build shelter, and either do morale or get the weapon level.
What does cellar do? Turn a food into non-perishable food?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
That's kind of cool.
The diary gives us plus 1 determination during the morale phase. That sounds helpful. But we're not... What is it? You can only treat fur... You can treat wood as fur, right?
Well, I think we have to treat wood as fur when building... Or fur as wood when we're building...
Shelter, roof, or palisades, not inventions. So. What do you think the most important things to do right now are?
I think shelter does sound like a good idea.
But if we explore onto that tile, we'll have a shelter.
Yeah.
If we move our
Okay, so why don't we explore onto this tile and then plan to move there next turn. We can build the shelter the turn after because we won't be taking the damage.
Okay.
So we're going to do exploring, and then we have what other... We don't really necessarily need to build... Did you want to build the cellar? I don't know if that really is that helpful right now.
No, it's not helpful right now.
You can't build the rope. So we're definitely going to explore. So why don't I lead the exploration since I can reroll the green die. Do you want to do all 3? And then
we don't have to worry
then
about
you want to do resting morale, organizing camp, I think is what it's technically called.
Yeah, arranging camp.
Arranging camp, and then the draining poison.
Sure, and then we have stalled the needing of the shelter for 1.
Right, because we're going to move our camp to the new tile that has a shelter on it. So. Okay, so we do this in order. I do my event. Discard this card and get a determination and 1 weapon level. Can you up our weapon level up there, Steph? Can you reach that? Let me discard that. And I get a determination as well. So we can fight this beast we're going to find here. Then we go on to exploration.
Don't forget we can temporarily get plus 3.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Pistol, too.
So we go on to exploration. Now, normally, exploring a tile one way takes 2 people for no dice. But it has this token. So with 3 people, we're okay. We just automatically explore it. No dice rolled. It's got a little tent on it, so we're good there. And we get one of the... What are those tokens called? I don't even remember.
Discovery tokens?
Discovery tokens, yes.
We still don't have planes.
Still no planes.
That's unfortunate. It's a wood. Let's just turn it into a wood right away. We'll make it easier.
Sure. Technically goes on top. Yeah.
Technically it goes on top. I can't reach that.
Alright, so next one, so we have mountains now. We already had mountains, so it's kind of lame.
Yeah.
The next is like the rolling hills. Does the rolling hills help us with building anything? I don't think so.
No.
Lame. But it's got 2 discovery tiles and an X-Tiki. So that's good.
Don't we get a beast from discovering?
Oh, we do. We have a beast. So we take one of the beasts from here.
We make a hunting deck.
This is the hunting deck. So we saw some animal, so we know there's food that could be hunted. So it's here. We don't know what it is yet, though. It's very secretive. All right.
And now...
This is the tile we just looked at, so people can see it a little closer.
And now we arrange camp.
Yes.
So that goes up by 1.
This goes up by 1. So the first player will get 2 determination tokens every turn. And that was all we did, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. So now we go on to the weather phase. There's no weather. We go on to the night phase. So first we choose to move camp, and we do. We move it to here.
And now we eat the food.
We eat the food. So we want to eat the perishable food.
Well, if we turn that...
non-perishable food?
Yeah, because I was going to say, if we turn that into food, we'll lose 1 food.
Exactly, so if we turn that into food, we'll then have 3 perishable food and 1 non-perishable, and even if we eat the 2 perishable, we'll still lose 1 perishable, so this is slightly better, even though we lose the non-perishable food. We don't take damage because there's a tent here on this tile.
And we don't take damage from sleeping out in the open air. And we also don't take damage from not eating.
Correct.
Okay. And next turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Turn 3.
Turn 3. So first we're done with the event phase. Oh, you get to be first castaway. Strange marks. It's got a green question mark, so put the question mark on top of there. In the morning, you discover someone's footprints around the camp. Put a black cube on the island tile stack. The first tile you draw will not give any discovery tokens. No! It has 2 discovery tokens on it. Normally you don't know how bad this is, but now we know how bad this is. Following the mystery. A person in 2 weapon levels can discard this card and get a determination. If we don't finish this, put 2 cubes on the island stack. The next 2 tiles you draw will not give any discovery tokens. So that's probably bad. That's bad. That's kind of lame. But we gotta define it anyway.
All right.
Anyway, so that is our event. Next we go on to determination. So you get 2 determination stuff. You are the first castaway.
My first determination.
Oh, did we want, since we didn't need to do it for Explorer, at the end of last turn I could have upped this already, so you would have gotten a health back as well.
I'm fine. I'm not worried about that at the moment.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so now...
So we're on a production phase, so we only get a wood. We don't get any food this turn. So we're going to have to move our camp to somewhere with food.
Not yet,
at
but
some point.
Soon. We should probably get this one tiki first before...
Yeah, I think so. Can you hand me the book? I want to listen about my Explorer shortcut.
Sure.
And then we go on to action phase.
We should have built the rope ladder last time.
Oh, you're right. I forgot. Those are on these are like on the scenario, the extra things we can build.
I always forget about them.
I always forget about them.
Okay, so definitely building the rope ladder.
Construction was before exploration, so if we build the rope ladder, we'll have it for use in the exploration, right?
Do we? Or is that considered
in order, I think.
That's true. I wasn't sure if that's considered it's not available to us yet.
Oh, I don't know. Let me look that up real quick.
If it is, then definitely.
When you build shelter, blah, blah, blah. When you build an item from an invention card, discard the required resources and place the invention card in the future resources place. It will only be available after future actions have been resolved. So, that is incorrect. We should have built that.
So, we already failed at this game.
A little bit, yeah.
I guess that means we're not moving our camp next turn. I think that we can use this to get our 2 food for next turn. The dam.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So, that's good. But we don't have to do that this turn. We can do that next turn.
Yeah. So you know how this shortcut works, Steph? This is I put the shortcut tile on any tile adjacent to your camp during the production phase. You get 1 chosen resource available on that tile. It doesn't say it goes away when we move.
It does.
Oh, is that in moving the camp?
I know we checked it before during our first game.
Oh, okay. That's kind of annoying in this scenario that we have to keep moving.
Yes. So both of our special inventions go on a tile and then move as soon as we move camp.
That's annoying.
I agree.
Okay, so anyway, so that's 1 building. You want to do 2 people building, so we definitely complete it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's a bad idea. I think then the other 3 of us. Should we ignore the strange marks for now? And the other 3 of us?
It's kind of annoying because it's going to be like we're gonna get screwed on discover tiles. We don't finish it. We don't have a weapon right now, so we either have to use our pistol to do it,
which is fine, I think.
Yeah, we could go hunting. Should we go hunting for our food? So you're building a dam here? Is that what's happening? Or are you building the rope ladder?
No, I'm building the rope ladder.
So we could go hunting.
Mm-hmm.
For the food we need. this turn, and then have food for next turn.
Okay.
And trust in our
Instead
pistol.
of exploring. What is the action? It's one person in 2 weapon levels.
Yeah.
Discard this card to get determination, or else bad stuff happens.
Yeah, really, it's just
But
it's more about stopping the bad stuff from happening.
We could try to build.
So things
weapon?
that would be good. We could build a weapon.
We could build a sling.
What does this thing do?
It gives us 2
I
weapon
don't have any
levels.
fur.
Isn't that an ore?
Oh, you're
Fur
right.
or 1 wood.
That's true. Yeah, we could build a sling, but then do this next turn. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so building the rope ladder is definitely happening. Then you want to build the sling, so we can hunt next turn. Hunt and do this next turn.
Yeah.
Or maybe dam next turn. Well, because if we do the dam, it doesn't happen until the following turn.
No, the future resources move down after the action phase, so we'll be able to eat it before the night phase.
Oh, good call. Okay, so 2 of us are building. We're building
The rope ladder. 2 of us will build
The sling.
the sling.
It's like more cost effective than building a weapon, and then I'll arrange camp.
Sounds good.
Okay, sounds good. So that's how we're gonna do it. So first building happens. Stephanie did 2 people on the rope ladder, so no need to roll. So we get an extra explorer guy for all of the scenario temples and stuff.
Woo.
And then we also build the sling. We can probably just up the weapon level now. It's not really going to make too much of a difference. And we up our morale.
Cool.
So that was that turn. That was turn 3, right?
Yes.
It's going to start
Which
snowing
means
next turn.
it's going to start raining, which means we need
Possibly snowing, so probably raining.
Right, we're not done with turn 3. That was the action phase.
Yes.
Next is the weather phase. Nothing happens because it's turn 3, and then the night phase where we eat our food.
So we're going to turn this into 2 food and eat it. We used a wood to make the sling.
We did. And then we don't take damage because we're not swimming in open air. And
I think we have to actually build the shelter before we can build our own shelter before we can build a roof.
build the roof. Yeah, it's true.
I mean, if we take damage from the rain, that's not a big deal.
At the end, we're gonna. Okay. So, now we move on to the next turn. Turn
So I'm first player. Oh.
Oops.
So I get 2 determination and I get a health back. Because that's what we're on here. Is it or? It looks like it's an
I
or.
think it's an or.
I'll take the 2 determination, I think.
What is your special thing do, you said?
Which one?
You said you wanted to do something with morale.
Alright, sorry, we're already at the top, so it's not useful anymore.
Okay.
So I can discard 2 to reroll a green die. I can discard 2. I can look at the top 3 card tiles of the stack and put 1 on top and choose 2 to shuffle back in.
Why aren't we doing that?
We could do that. You want to do that right now?
To get the rope? Well, is the rope that helpful at this point? I don't even know.
I'll just be to do your snare. I mean, once we move to here,
we didn't have the rope. We couldn't build the rope ladder.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a requirement.
I forgot we didn't have the rope.
All right, rewinding. These things happen. I didn't know I needed a rope. Sorry. So what action do we want to do instead of building the rope?
We spent 2 people to do it.
Yeah.
Instead, why don't we send 3 people to explore that totem instead of doing that? Yeah.
Okay. So we're rewinding back to last turn here. So instead of spending 2 people to build a rope ladder, which we couldn't build because we don't have rope, apparently you need a rope for a rope ladder, we sent 3 people to explore this small temple here, which was part of the scenario. So normally exploring 2 away requires 2 people, but because of the scenario, it requires 3. So, and then we have to do this card anyway because there's a token on here. So let's do that right now. So who's leading the exploration here? Should I do it?
Up to you. We have to resolve 3 of these cards.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do it. I think I can take more hits before morale decreases. So this one we got to do first before we even do the exploration. Put the question mark on the action field. Shuffle.
What?
The island is full of danger. Something bad is going to happen. Put a question mark on the exploration action field. Shuffle into the event deck. Okay, so this basically happens, and this gets shuffled in the event deck. When it shows up, put a question mark on the exploration field and draw another card. So
Alright.
it's basically making me. Stuff is ominous.
Alright, so now we're exploring the small temple. You ready for this?
I am ready for this. So we draw 3 cards. Some of these are monsters, some of these are treasures, some of these are traps.
Okay. You first encounter
Oh!
gremlins.
Oh no! Fight a beast of strength 2. Regardless of your weapon level, shuffle into the event deck. And later the gremlins will hunt me down. Fight a beast level 3. Shuffle into the event deck and draw another card.
Okay, so
Oh, they just keep coming back?
apparently.
Oh, that's kind of terrible. All right.
So we fight a beast of 2, and what happens with our weapon level? Don't we just defeat them because we're more than 2?
We defeat them, but we use up one of our weapons, I believe.
Doesn't it usually say that you use up a weapon when that happens?
Let me double check I think on the beasts it usually it tells you how much
Like the beasts tell you how many things that you
what
back.
weapon level you use.
But the gremlins,
it's how much you lose. Yeah, so I guess they don't.
The gremlins don't say that they lose anything.
You just have to have a certain number of weapon levels, or they'll mess with you. So this gets shuffled in the event deck, and they just keep coming back repeatedly.
Not too shabby.
All right. So gremlins are not apparently that scary. All right. What do I encounter next in my exploration of the small temple?
You find a backpack.
Oh, nice.
You find an old backpack filled with hope. You look inside. Unfortunately, it is empty. Keep this card. Starting next round, when a player takes an exploration action, he additionally draws 2 discovery tokens, chooses one, and discards the other.
Oh, wow. So it's like... So every time we take an exploration action, we basically get a free discovery tile. Those are like pretty much always good. Nice backpack. All right, what else happens to me?
I'm just double checking that we don't have like a backpack token that you're supposed to have. And finally, you discover a hatchet.
Oh, wow, this is
In
a
the
pretty good
shadows,
temple.
you see something glittering. Put +1 wood on the tile where you camp. From now on, during the production phase of each round, you get +1 wood, even if there is no wood on the tile.
All right, well, that's not great. 'Cause it's probably going to move, but... Oh. It's wherever I camp, though,
wherever
right? So it'll
you
move
camp.
with us.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to have more
we have
wood
a
than we can
hatchet
use.
that we're bringing along with us, so...
We can constantly be getting more wood. All right. So that wasn't so bad. So we got the thing, right?
Mm-hmm. No, but we can constantly be turning wood into food if we build.
Can you build that repeatedly?
Oh, maybe not. Is that just a one-time
I
thing?
think it's a one-time thing.
Okay, never mind then.
So we got token number 1. Yay! So what do we got to do to win? We got to get all 3 and then get off?
We have to get 3 of them. We have to explore 6 tiles, and we have to build the Jolly Bolt, which definitely requires building the rope.
Okay. So how about also on this last turn, we'll do my tile looky-atty thing. So this is going to stay here.
So technically we're still on turn 3, right?
Yes. So I'm going to do this because it's kind of weird with the tiles face up. So I'm going to look at the top 3. We know what the top one was. The next one was grasslands with 2 exploration tiles. And the other one is grasslands with 3 exploration tiles.
Oh, definitely the 3.
For the one we're going to...
For the discovery tokens.
So the next
one to put on top?
But the next tile we draw, we don't get any discovery tokens.
Oh, that's right. All right, I guess do the 2.
Are any of these better than the others? They all have beasts on them. 2 of them have wood. One have the other one. Should we take this just so we get the tiki?
I think it's more important that we pull up the grass, don't you?
It's not grass that we need, is it?
For the rope?
Oh, it is.
Grass.
Oh, okay. So let's get the one with food, I guess. The one with food's slightly better, even though we're going to lose out on the discovery tokens.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know.
So,
Maybe.
So this is a little funky again. So I looked at the top 3. I got to pick. We picked this one to keep on top. It's kind of a tough decision. Yep. And so now I'm going to shuffle these face down. So I'm not supposed to see them, but the lookout allows us to see what's on top of the whole time. So it's kind of funky. All right. So that's there.
Okay.
Okay. Whew.
So we already did the event for this turn, or no?
We have not done the event for this turn, no.
Okay. So we're now officially on a turn 4.
On turn 4, okay. It is trouble in the camp. Something very strange is happening at the camp. Green question mark goes up. We already have one, so nothing happens. Randomly choose one of the 3. What's that? Looks like 3 oranges on a tile. And place it face down in the gathering action field. But if we do careful research, send a person here, we discard this card and that token. If this falls off, randomly choose one of the 3 orange tiles and place it face down on the exploration action field.
Where's the book?
I have it over here. What the heck are these tiles? I don't see them anywhere. I don't see it anywhere on here. It looks like 3 oranges.
There is no such thing as a 3 orange tile.
Oh,
here we go. Mystery tokens. 2 treasures, 2 monsters, 2 traps. Okay. So what is it? So I think
we randomly draw one and place it.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, that's 3 of those. Oh, there you go.
Okay. So what was it? We
randomly choose one of the 3 things and place it face down on the gathering action field. So this one. So that one of those is going to happen to us if we try to gather. We don't know what it is. But if we do this, this event slides to the left. So if this slides off, bad stuff happens. Okay, so I am the first player, right? So I spent 2 of my determination tokens to look at the thing last turn. The top card.
Okay.
Okay, so now what do we want to do? So I have the backpack, so exploring is good. Oh, we produce resources, so we get a wood.
2 wood.
We get 2 wood because I have a hatchet.
We have a hatchet.
Fine. We said we wanted to build the dam because we need food and we don't have any food.
Yeah, it's either that or we're gonna have to do multiple.
Or we could
things.
hunt.
Well, we could hunt. We get no guarantees, but
no guarantees. So we definitely want to get rid of one of these events because we don't want stuff falling off the board. That's bad.
Yeah. So which one's easier?
They're both just send a person essentially because we have the weapon level.
Or whichever one.
Yeah.
Really care.
And then do we want to explore? So we can finally be able to get the rope.
Yes, probably.
Oh, we didn't. We did do the sling. One thing I'm looking at the wrong one.
Yeah, I think
it looked like a rope thing.
You know what? I think we should explore. We should move our camp after we do that.
There'll be food there.
And then the next turn I'll build the snare.
And then we can just start searching around us.
Yeah, and that will give us. That one comes with the food, so we'll be getting 2 food plus the wood that we're getting from the hatchet, which isn't terrible.
Yeah, that's enough to sustain us.
Yeah. Okay, so
definitely
exploring. So here's a token for exploring.
Do we want to explore with 3 people?
Well, we already got this situation going on, but
yeah, but I mean, we could roll the dice, but then we have the weird, we might fail. I mean, if we do it, I can spend 2 determination tokens to re-roll the victory die.
Let's just send 3 people.
It's only a 1 in 6 failure on this, actually.
Is there anything else we want to do at this point?
I mean, we could up morale, or we could just take care of both of these events.
I think that we should definitely explore.
Hunt. Basically, we just each take a damage. So the other problem is
we're going to take a damage because we're going to not have shelter. Oh, and we're going to have to take the rain damage.
And the food.
I forgot about the food. Well, somebody definitely should build the dam then. Oh, this is hard.
Well, we build the dam or we go hunting.
Yeah, but we don't know if the hunting is going to give us
That's
food.
true. The dam is more surefire.
And if you're sending don't you need to send 2 people to hunt?
Yes. You want to risk with the building?
So now you're saying you just don't want to explore.
I'm not saying that. Calm down.
No, I think you're saying that.
No, I'm not. I'm saying we want to send 2 people exploring instead of 1, and then one of us can either build a dam or we can go hunting.
Oh, because you have another token still we haven't spent.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that.
Which one?
Let's go hunt, I guess.
The dam is more surefire for this turn if we want to do it.
What do you want to do?
Well, you were pushing for the dam really hard, so I think it makes more sense. It is more surefire just for this turn.
Well, is there a reason that we want? We could go hunting if we get fur. We could build a diary, which would be helpful.
Gonna try the hunt?
Yeah, let's try the hunt.
Well, that's the thing with the hunt.
We've also never hunted.
If there is a green card on top of the event phase, it might be well, it's not the gremlins, but the gremlins could be in there. You want to hunt?
Let's hunt.
All right.
Let's do something new.
Me and Friday will hunt. I will do the exploration because I
you get
because I have a reroll.
reroll. All right.
Okay, so first we do the event. We discard this and the orange's token.
What is the orange?
It would have been bad.
It would have been a
trap, yeah.
trap.
So that event
Well, it
goes.
could have been a treasure.
It could have. That's true. I didn't think about that. So there's that. Then we go hunting. So we reveal the beast card. It is a wild dog.
Okay, so what does it say to do?
We require. It's got a strength of 3, which we have weapon level 3, so we're good. It does not decrease our weapon level. It gives us 2 food and a fur. If you do not have the medicine, I think that is
Cure.
If you don't have the cure, then I take 2 wounds.
You get, is it 2 wounds or 2 poison?
2 wounds.
Okay.
I think it's wounds, yeah.
Yes. It's just usually,
If it involves the cure, it makes sense that it would be poison wounds, but yeah. So we get 2 food and a fur.
I think. I'm not actually sure. Oh well. How sure do you want to be?
But
We get 2 food, is that what you said?
2 food and 1 fur, yes.
Yeah. So how sure do you want to be about the not being poisoned?
Oh, I gotta double check it. It's a wound, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to put these here for now because we're not going to be spending it anyway.
Cool. Yeah, normally
And
those
I
go in
can't
the up.
reach.
Normally they go in the up. Just want you to do it. Just make
All right.
So that's that. And now we're exploring. We're doing only 2 people are exploring. So we have to roll the dice.
Yeah.
All right, we got a question mark and some victory. No wounds. So
That's
we already have
good.
a question mark there. So basically, it's the same. So that goes off.
Does this go
Still comes
twice?
off. No, just one.
Okay.
Just ignore it.
Old grave. You come across an old grave. You reluctantly look inside, but instantly regret it after seeing the old corpse. Discard determination.
Yep. And that was determined as I
Shuffle
was.
into the event deck.
And what bet? First player has to discard 2 determination when this comes up. Okay, so it wasn't so bad.
And we explore.
We do. So we don't get any of these exploration tokens, which sucks. But we have planes now.
Yay.
Ooh, the action has 3 determination tokens. So keep this card. Starting this round, when a player takes an exploration action, he additionally draws 2 determination tokens, chooses one, and keeps the other. So I can do that now. So we still get some determination tokens. So
Nice.
give me, or not determination. Sorry, exploration tokens.
Say that again.
We get 2 exploration tokens, and we have to keep one.
These.
Yeah,
Discovery tokens.
discovery. Sorry,
Okay. Sorry.
too many.
There
different
are
things.
too many things and sound very similar.
So I can turn the pot into the cure, or I can turn the pot into a morale. I mean,
I guess morale?
I guess morale.
What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
So shuffle this back into the group, I guess, and then pot turns into a morale. So that's that. Which we might need later.
All right.
All right, so that's that. So that's the exploration. We did my exploration thing. We don't get the tokens, but I think that's the end of the turn, right? That's the end of that. So we're going to go on the weather phase. We have to
Weather
roll
phase.
the orange weather die. You know what I mean?
So right now we technically have shelter, but we have no roof.
Ooh, it's not great.
Snowing is really bad.
No, we have enough wood. I think it's just going to eat up
Yes.
extra wood. I
You
think.
have the roadblock.
Oh yes.
So I think because there is just one snow
Snow cloud.
cloud, that it means we burn 1 wood.
Shepard, and this is my favorite Twitch channel.
Woo!
Oh, what's that? Gamma Pulex. Gammarus Pulex. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. We're playing board games every Saturday, and we'll be playing other things on various days. Exciting. People like to watch board games. I'm encouraged.
Yes.
Anyway, so we're it's the weather phase, right?
Yes.
So first, add up the total number of winter clouds.
1.
Discard 1 wood for each cloud.
Done.
Regardless of the current roof level, we had to burn more wood. Compare the total number of clouds to the current roof level. That's the number of clouds we're protected
That's
from.
1 more.
Oh, when there are more clouds on your roof level, you must discard 1 food and 1 wood for each cloud you are not protected from.
Oh, food and wood.
Yeah.
Well, one of us got hungry.
Yeah. So you discard a food and a wood for the cloud. Very sad. And then we have to eat.
Yeah. We're both 2 away, so I can heal it easier, I guess. So I'll take it.
So type takes food for not eating. I eat food.
I take a wound for not eating.
Yes, that one. So hungry.
Okay.
So that's that.
And we move on to...
Do we want to move our camp?
Turn 4 or 6. 6? No.
5.
5. Yes, we want to move our camp. So we move our camp. Our hatchet comes with us.
Yes.
Cool.
We have to build a shelter.
Yes. We have to build a shelter. We have to build a roof. We have to build a snare. We have to do a lot of things.
Okay.
And we still have to explore 2 more tiles, including 2 more tikis. So we have to explore at least more than that.
I think we might have lost this scenario.
I think we've lost.
But that's okay. We need the dog next time.
What'd you say?
We need the dog next time.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, next turn, event phase.
All right. We're going to have to take a lot more chances, basically, if we want to win.
Yeah, it seems like how it is. All right, there's a sleepless night. Put a reroll a victory token.
Yeah.
On the building, gathering resources, and exploration action fields. All 3.
What?
During an action of each type, you have to reroll 1 victory result.
That's rough.
On its rest, we can do this. We can do 1 person here to discard this to gain a determination. Put a question mark. If we fail at this one, we put a question mark on the exploration action field and the gathering resources field.
Not awesome.
Yeah, we're a little screwed in this scenario. It's very sad.
Okay, so
all right, so we absolutely gotta build a shelter, right?
okay, yes.
Do we want to start doing 1 person?
I think so. So I will.
Anyway, you're the first player this turn, so you can take your 2 determination or a wound.
I do take 2 determination. I will build both a shelter and a roof. Can I do that?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to do that. We forgot to produce. We get a food and wood.
Yes, that's correct. Those are both correct. So you're building you're building a shelter and a roof, and we're gonna have to re-roll dice on the shelter, but you can re-roll, right? Mm-hmm. So we're hoping it's okay. We get explore or determine what are those things called? These things.
Discovery tokens.
We get discovery tokens if we explore, and I also get discovery tokens for my backpack for exploring, so that would be good.
But we also want to build the snare so we can get +1 food.
And we also want to get rid of this.
Camp.
And we also want to get rid of
this.
this.
We also want to get rid of that. Yeah.
You have to build a snare because it's your thing.
Yeah.
Now, right?
So one of mine could move. It's not if somebody else wants to do it.
Yeah. Well, I'll build I'll build the roof.
So on Friday.
It's Friday. You follow the mystery.
And then you're still not. You can't explore with only 1 tile.
I cannot explore with only 1 tile. We have the rope.
Yes. Wait. No, we don't have the rope. We are building the rope.
Do you want me to try to build the rope?
Sure.
Well, you have stuff to do the snare. So the question is, do you want me to try to build the rope?
No, I can't build the rope until after. I can't build the snare until after we have the rope.
Okay, so you can do the rope, I guess. And then the question is, what do we do with my last tile?
How are we getting food?
So
build the dam.
You want me to try to build the dam?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna
try to build all of the things.
We're doing rolling for everything here. Okay, so that happens. So event phase.
This is so bad.
Friday would theoretically. Can Friday build stuff by himself? I think he can.
I think he can.
So I guess I'll do this one to take the determination.
Okay.
Unless you want to. We want you to build stuff because you're better at it.
Yes. Wait,
right.
I can discard 2 to re-roll any brown die. It doesn't have to be one that I'm doing. And that would give me more determination for re-rolling these brown dice.
That's true. Okay, so you do this.
All right.
All right.
So I'm getting how much determination?
Just 1.
Okay.
Not super helpful.
Not
right
that. In that case, why don't you take it?
All right, sure.
What am I going to do with that? Nothing. Okay. So that was our... whatever that action is.
Now we have the build-a-thon. That's happening right now.
Okay, so the first one is going to have to re-roll, right?
Yes.
So it should be one of mine. I'll start with the shelter. How about that? Do you want me to start with the...
I'm thinking maybe
start with the rope?
Or the rope or the dam.
I don't want to have to re-roll the rope or the dam or the shelter. They're all bad.
It's all bad.
They're all bad if we don't have them. We need all of these things. So, you know what? I'm just going to start with the shelter.
This sounds like Apollo 13 to me.
Okay, so I take a wound, and then
you're forced to reroll a victory.
Forced to reroll a victory. Fell off the table.
That's why we have this mat.
There's nowhere to put it.
Pull anywhere.
Jesus.
Okay.
2 determination.
So now you can spend determination to reroll that die.
Spending 2 to reroll this die. Victory.
All right, so we're good.
Okay.
So we built a shelter. Yay! Now
you want to build the roof.
I'll build the roof. Oh, so we had to spend 2 wood to do that.
Oh, so we don't have enough wood to build a roof.
Well, the first count is wood. We don't have enough for the dam.
Oh, F and A.
Well, we'll take 1 wound from the thing. Do you want to just? Are you? Want to just do that to automatic? So we'll automatically get the rope.
Build the rope,
and then I'll roll for the roof.
Yeah.
All right, I took a wound.
No, wait. Every time you go hungry, you take 2 wounds. I just remembered.
Oh.
So I actually should be here, and I moved our morale down.
That's fine. All right, do you want to spend 2 determination tokens to make me reroll my victory die here? All right, succeeded at the roof. All right, so put a token on the roof level.
Hard.
I know. Don't get. Put up black.
Oh, right.
No need to get upset.
Hey, I don't want to get frustrated when things aren't going well.
Yeah, don't yell at me.
I'm not yelling at you. You're just happen to be the only one here to listen to me.
All right. So that was our crazy, crazy building phase. Now we go on to the weather phase, where we're still rolling one of these dice, right?
Oh, so we have the rope now, right? We built the rope.
Yes.
Finally. Okay.
So then we rolled 1 rain cloud.
Okay.
Which we are protected from.
Yes.
So we go into eating. One of us eats, and I will take the wounds from not eating.
Aren't you going to bring our morale down if
I
you
will.
do that? So it should be me.
Okay. So all the food is accounted for. Oh, we had to do these 2 for the roof.
The roof, right.
And again, there's a special rule in the scenario that says you can treat fur as wood.
No. Does it have to be the fur?
Yes, because we didn't have the wood at the time.
Damn it.
Where did that extra wood come from?
From that?
That should have been in the.
That should have been available.
Yeah. It was just up in the top half, so I don't know why it was in the top half.
I don't know. This game is confusing, and it is hard.
It's
It's hard enough when you're playing on your own, much less when you're trying to deal with that too.
It's not that big deal. It's okay. So we were fine though, right? Yep. So we're good.
Yes and no. Like, there's no way we're gonna win the scenario, but.
Debbie Downer over here. So now we go on to the end phase. We're in the end phase. We did all that. We don't want to move our camp. We like where it is, right?
Yes.
So we go on to the next turn.
Yes.
Turn something or other.
6.
All
so
right.
we have 3 more turns left before the end. We need to build the jolly boat, which will require 3 wood.
Mm-hmm.
We need to discover 2 more totems.
Yep.
And explore them.
Okay. At the end of this turn, do we want to look at the top 3 tiles?
Have we been doing all our volcanic ash?
They've all been question marks. Yeah.
Okay.
At the end of this last turn, do we want me to look at the top 3 tiles here so we can find a tiki?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so let's do that. I got to do this thing again where it's weird to look at the top 3 tiles. One of which has a tiki, so we want that one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to go on top. I'm going to shuffle the rest of these. Okay, and then I'm going to put this here. All right, we're good. The lookout makes this much more confusing. All right, so now we're on the next turn. Let's do the event phase.
Mm-hmm.
It is an old grave. The first player discards, which is me now, right?
Yeah, it's you. Sorry.
Discards 2 determination tokens, and we draw another card. Oh, but I don't get the new determination tokens yet. So that's that. We can put this under here. Disaster! Wind blows with fury. Your camp is torn into pieces. Minus there's a question mark on the gray. -1 roof or palisades. We just built that.
Just did that. Okay.
One person in a wood can discard this card, and we get a roof back.
Oh.
Then we lose half of our roof or palisades right down if it falls off.
Okay.
So basically, we can build the roof. We can mend it.
We can mend it. All right, that's good. Okay, so next is...
Now I get my 2 determination tokens.
And then production, right?
Yes.
So we produce a wood and a food.
And a wood.
Okay.
All right, so we'd like to explore because we can't win if we don't.
Yeah, basically.
We could build the rope ladder so we could exploring in future turns a little bit easier. We build the snare so we'll actually have enough food.
I agree on both of those things.
All right, so once you start doing those, since you are the carpentress.
Deal. Here's Marty.
You don't have any determination tokens. So.
I don't, but I could get them from the pipe.
The pipe. Oh, so you want me to do the exploration of this? Yeah.
Yeah. You got to take somebody with you.
Yes, I have to do at least. Friday can definitely come with me. And then what else could we do? So food wise, we're going to be short still.
Mend our roof.
Okay, we have the wood for it. Yeah, we
yes.
do. All right, boom.
Okay.
All right, so that's that. So first events, me and a wood. So we can discard the wood. Discard this card and get 1 roof. So get our roof back.
Unfortunately, we aren't getting the diary again, but it is what it is.
That's fine. And then we go on to building. So you're going to roll for building
the rope ladder.
The rope ladder.
What? So I'm using the pipe of tobacco to get 2 determination tokens.
You're going to spend the 2 determination tokens.
Re-roll this. Do I do it again?
Sure. Why not? Or you can only use 1 ability per turn, right?
Yes, you're right. So I have to take the 2 determination tokens. And we don't get the rope ladder.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Alright, so now you roll for your snare.
We do get the snare. And I take 2 wounds, and I am now 3 away from death. Well, I got a wound from the rope ladder.
Oh, did you as well? Okay.
And I Brett take it. I moved our morale down 1.
Alright.
And I'm 3 away from death.
Alright. So I'll be taking the voluntary wounds from here on out.
But we do get +1 food on our camp tile.
Cool.
Which isn't helpful now. And one of us is going to starve this turn.
That's fine.
But will be necessary in the future.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, so now I go on to exploration.
Yeah.
So it's just me and Friday, and we technically need 3 because of the scenario, so let's roll these dice. Boom. Perfect roll. So it's interesting, the exploration looks like it only has 1 failure,
Yeah.
but the building is more difficult.
Is it?
I thought I saw multiple failures on it.
It is. You're correct. I thought they were all the same.
Yeah, I thought so too. Anyway, so we explore this. We get 1 whatever tile.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and so first give us 1 tile just for finding this one. Because it's on
1
there.
discovery token.
Discovery token. I can never remember the name.
You say tiles, but there are a lot of tiles.
I mean, I just can't remember the name. I thought it was obvious. Sorry. So we get 1 for just exploring that. Oh, we get a beast. Oh, we should have had another beast. We forgot to put the beast from the last tile. There's 2 beasts out there we can get.
Okay, so you get 1.
Yep. And it is a palisade level. All right, I guess
not helpful, but
take
we'll
it.
Take it.
Whatever. And then because of my backpack, I get to draw 2 and keep 1 of them. So we have either a weapon level becomes a fur and a food,
That one.
or a pot becomes 2 health. So
Weapon level.
we spend 1 weapon level. Or no, if we have 1 weapon level.
Oh, I think it's if we have 1.
Which we do.
Just like if we have the pot, then.
Cool. Nice. So we get a food and a fur.
Which is great because that would equate to one of us. If we went hungry, that would equate to one of us losing 2 wounds. So
yep.
This is like bonus fur.
We got the.
And we don't go down a morale.
And we got the tiki, so we can get tiki number 2 to put on here. And this tiki is a ruined village. Take an exploration action to draw 4 mystery cards and resolve all types. Ooh. So, but it could be good. It could be like Fortress Radio.
Okay, so we've only explored 3 tiles. We need to explore 3 more. We also need to get 2 more tikis.
We need to have 6 total. We explored 4.
No. Oh, you're right. We did explore 4. Okay, so we need 2 more. 1 more tiki.
Okay. The next one is a tiki.
That is good.
All right, cool. So that's the end of that phase. Now we go. It's still oranging, right?
Yep.
Double rain cloud. So we're protected
So
from.
that ruins one of our food, right?
We're protected from one of the rain clouds, but we have to basically suffer the effects of the other.
Okay.
Total number of clouds. We lose 1 food and 1 wood for each cloud that you're not protected from.
Yeah.
We don't have wood. Oh, we have to take damage for every wood we can't discard, right?
Yes, because the furs in the woods are
Each
the same
player
for this one.
receives 1 wound. Okay, so we each take a wound because we couldn't discard the wood.
I am 1 away from death.
And then I can't eat, so I'm going to take 2 wounds. And that.
So I brought our morale down 1, by the way.
Okay. Which character is it always complaining? Is it the cook that has like a bunch of morale downs?
Yes. Yeah.
That's kind of funny. So we're at -1 determination token, unfortunately. Okay, so that was the end of that turn, and then we did the night phase where we ate.
Okay. And that is the end.
Yep. So now we're on a
So
turn.
we're on turn 7. Okay, so we have 2 turns left. Let's
So you
review.
lose a determination token because we're depressed.
Yeah.
So to win,
Yeah.
in theory, a theoretical win, because it's not going to happen, we have to explore 2 more tiles total. We have to explore this tiki and 1 more tiki. We have to build a jolly boat, which requires how much wood? 3 wood?
Yes. So we have to gather some wood.
Yeah. So it's 1 exploration action to find, 1 exploration action to do another tile, 2 more exploration actions to explore the tikis, 1 build action to build the jolly boat. I mean, theoretically, we're going to get 1 wood, and then we need to get at least 1 more wood, if not 2. So, I mean, I say this turn, I'll explore the.
It's all exploration. Well, first off, let's do everything. So we have the event.
Oh, yeah, let's do that first.
We don't even know what we're dealing with yet.
The Jaguar! Each player gets a wound.
Seriously?
Seriously.
1 away from death.
If we have 2 weapon levels on a person, we can discard this card. If it goes off, everyone gets a wound.
And then I will die. Game over.
Yeah. This one going off is not that bad, though, so we can just let it happen. All right, so production. You're the first player, and you lost your determination token already.
Yep.
We need to produce 2 food and 1 wood because of our snare and hatchet and parrot friend who we're eating.
Let's just go there. Okay.
Yep. All right, so we're exploring that tiki. We're exploring the next location, right?
Yes.
So you want to do? You're building the thing.
What am I building?
Are you actually building that? Or
No,
is it...
sorry, I forgot to take it back. I think at this point we've given up on this.
Yeah, it would have been helpful if we had gotten it sooner, but we just couldn't find the planes to be able to build the rope. It's kind of annoying.
All right, so
So we're definitely exploring. You want to just explore 2, so we can get all the ones we need.
sure. I can't. I'm 1 away from death. I might very well die on the next event card.
Do we have Friday Explore? Well, we think.
Well, I mean, we're not going to be able to do this unless I help with the explorer. So
Yeah, but you can be like a secondary
exactly.
explorator. We can't even explore with 1, can we?
No.
Okay, so
Yeah.
me and 7 explore, we can't hunt.
You have to send Friday to do one of those things, maybe.
I mean, it doesn't really help us.
Well, what happens when one falls off the edge?
We put the brown and green question marks on that
Oh, okay.
action field, so that's not that big a deal. Or, sorry, green and gray. I was saying there's a way we can get more wood with 1 person.
Well,
We're gathering. We're still gathering. So you want to?
Yeah.
Can we have Friday gathering?
Yeah.
Friday, get more wood. All right, that's the plan.
That, or you can send him to try to build the diary to get +1 determination during morale. Because at this point, it's eating up determination.
Yeah.
Or you can send him to ear.
Yeah, let me do that.
Okay. All right.
Oh, well, you're the one we send you there. Friday can come with me over here. So you can actually use the termination. He can't use determination.
Oh, does this get us to terminate? Oh, it does. I didn't realize that. My bad.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so first we're exploring. I'm exploring the hidden temple. The ruined
now
village,
you've got
sorry.
4 mystery cards.
I'm just gonna get. Oh, first I have to roll for exploration
Yes.
because we have to re-roll victory token on the
Right.
exploration. So, and a fail. Oh, but I have two of these, so I do that.
Yes.
Now I have to. I am forced to re-roll because of the re-roll victory token here. All right, I'm good. But I took a wound,
Okay.
and a question mark goes on for next time. All right, cool.
Ready?
Yep.
Captain Stone's Spyglass.
Ooh.
Explorer's Holy Grail. Reveal the top 3 island tiles and put them back in the pile in any order.
All right.
Face up. Not the most useful.
We want one with a tiki, right?
Yes.
All right. These two are basically exactly the same. One's got. This order's fine. Sure.
Next you get ropes. You can use them to reinforce your shelter. +1 palisade or roof.
Plus one roof.
Nice.
Guess we roll that double rain cloud again. This is a good ruined village so far. Not so bad.
Next. Antique rapier.
What?
Apparently this island was visited before. You get to wonder, did this weapon belong to a soldier or a pirate?
Ooh.
Now we're up to 5 weapon level.
Go hunting for food, maybe. And now I'm just gonna die. Take 3 wounds and I die.
And saber.
With all treasure.
Keep this card.
village.
Each time a player fights a beast, you can use it to temporarily get +3
Wow.
weapon level. But when the player uses it, it gets 1 wound.
Okay.
So that happened.
All right. Interesting. That was a good aspect. So we did it. Yay!
We did it.
Now you are going. I'm going to explore the next tile.
Yes.
We draw the card first. Or we roll the dice first.
I think we roll the dice first, but I'm not sure.
Let me double check. If the exploration action was successful, draw the top tile. Before I. Oh yeah, I remember. It's we roll the dice, but no matter what which is a question mark. The question mark on the dice means we draw one of the cards, I think.
Yes.
So I put the token on there. That wasn't what we were supposed to do.
Oh.
So I was supposed to have done this
Whoops.
before we explored.
Whoops.
Dangerous terrain. During your trip through the woods, you see a lot of predators. Put a red circle skull plus token on the tile where you're exploring. If your exploration action wasn't successful, then put on the place you wanted to explore. Starting next round, each time a player wants to gather resources from this tile or explore this place, your weapon should be at least 1, or the player takes a wound. Alright, that's irrelevant.
Okay. Not too bad.
No. Okay, so now we roll for the next one. We got the victory, and we got a question mark, so we don't need to re-roll. Lost. Execute the night phase outside of the camp. At the beginning of the next round before the event phase, increase morale. Everyone's happy when I get back.
Yeah, but it
But
means you're
I'm gonna die.
screwed.
So
Yeah.
that's okay.
It means you're gonna die.
But we explored.
We did.
We got Tiki, and we get a discovery token.
So this is Tiki number 3. And we get Indy's Diary.
Nice.
Ignore the effect of 1 trap.
So we hold on to that. Put it up.
Sorry.
And then, so actually, I get to do the 2 exploration tokens and keep 1 twice because we actually technically explored twice.
Oh. So here's the first 2.
All right. Ignore rain cloud or big stripe.
Ignore rain cloud.
All right, well, we'll keep the one that's easier to remember.
Which was also ignore 1 rain cloud.
All right, and the next one. We have a pot turns into 2 weapon levels, or a pot turns into a cure. I guess pot turns into a cure.
Yeah, the weapon levels doesn't really matter.
So discard both those, get a cure. Okay, so that's that, and now I'm going to die. But these things happen on the island. Alright, so we roll. We're under weather, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, did you try to build something? Oh, morale goes up, and you take 2 determination tokens.
Yes.
And then we go under weather, right?
Yeah.
Rain cloud. Cancel one rain cloud.
Yes.
So I take a wound because I'm not in a shelter, right?
Yes. So you're not dead.
I'm not dead. I would have been dead with the cloud.
Wow.
And we each eat a food.
Yes, we do. Okay.
So now we go to the beginning of the next round.
And at the beginning of the next round, before the event phase, we gain morale.
Because you're so happy I returned.
Back. You survived.
I did. So good at that. So now we're going to the event. So we're on what, turn 8?
We're on turn 8. Last turn.
We're not going to win. We'll see how close to winning we can get.
That one.
Weakness. You all hope that it's just a temporary weakness, not something serious. You'll rest, eat, and hopefully get better. This round, the first player, which is me, cannot use his special determination skills. Put a black cube on the first player's card. Discard this to get a determination.
Okay, rewind a second.
Mm-hmm.
How we still have to do one more tiki.
One more tiki, one more tile,
and build the boat. But we don't have enough wood for the boat, right?
We're gonna get a wood this turn.
Should we, instead of increasing morale, should we
have gathered wood?
Gathered.
Yeah, I think that would have made sense. It's not too crazy a rewind. But there's only one person, so you have to roll the gathering.
Yes.
And
so I might die because of this, right?
It's possible, yeah. So first,
chances are likely that I will die.
All right, so roll the gathering dice.
But we're going to lose the game if we didn't do this to begin with anyway.
Yeah.
So it definitely should be me, not you, because you were off doing the exploration stuff.
Correct, yes.
Okay, so I'm rolling. I do not take wound. I do get a victory.
All right, you do have to reroll the victory because of this tile in here. All right.
You still get a victory.
And the question mark says... Pirate's chest. After a windy night, you find a new path on the island that leads you to a pirate's hideout. Decide, discard this card or draw 2 mystery cards and only resolve treasures. And shuffle this into the event deck. This round, each player has only 1 action available. Is the other. I think probably just get rid of it.
Get rid of it, yeah. Because it's too late.
It can't help. We already looked at the card and they can't possibly help us that much and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, you explore and you get us another wood. Okay. So we did a little bit of rewinding here, but it wasn't too far of a rewind. Not too much random stuff happened.
Okay.
If you try to think multiple too far ahead, it just makes the game take forever.
Okay, so now that we did that, did you move our thing back?
So this happens.
You did move our thing back, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So I don't take any determination. This goes off and fails, and we get question marks on these.
Okay. So we have to explore one more tile.
So we produce 2 food and a wood.
Yes.
I did not get any morale because of the morale.
2 food and a wood. We don't get any of that. Okay, so now we're on actions.
Yes.
So we have to explore one more tile.
Yes.
We have to explore the tiki.
Yes.
And we have to build the jolly boat. And if we do those 3 things, we win.
Yes.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
Okay, so exploration happens first. I'm sorry, no, it doesn't. Building happens first, right?
Well, you go in order. So, yes, building happens first.
Stephanie's building. She's got determination tokens. She's got dice. We got a question mark. So
I am going to discard 3 determination to get an additional person for a building action I take.
So you don't have to roll.
You don't have to roll.
You still have to do this question mark.
Yes.
Breakdown. You're not used to working with handmade tools. Morale goes down 1.
Okay.
That's irrelevant.
All right. And I auto-succeeded building the jolly boat because I brought in a helper. Here, we'll try to make this a little thematic. I brought in a helper construction worker to help me. Handyman.
Yes. Okay.
Which means that I didn't take 1 more wound and die.
Now I'm going to fail at all the exploration. So I vote we explore this first because it could get us exploration tokens that could help us.
Say that again. You vote. We do this one first.
Yes.
Yes, I agree.
So it's only 2 of us exploring this new tile. So I got to roll the dice. No.
What happens?
I rolled the failure.
Take the 2 determination.
Oh, okay, I'll take 2 determination from the pipe and spend it
our last
to
one.
reroll a die. Victory!
Victory!
I got a question mark, but there's a question mark on here, so that was going to happen anyway. Shuffle this into the event deck.
That's it. What is it?
Put a rain cloud in the weather space.
No, it's going to rain.
It's going to
rain. It's been raining this whole time. Keep up, event deck.
All right, so this gets explored, and we get. So first off, we get 3 discovery tiles because we went there.
All right, we get a weapon. If we have a weapon level,
We get a fur and
we
food.
get a fur and
Which
food.
we don't need. We get two more food.
All right.
And we get this. What's this do?
That is an old map. Draw 1 fewer mystery card. That will be helpful.
Those are mystery cards, right?
Yes.
Nice. Okay, we'll hold on to that.
We'll need that for the next.
Yep. And then I also get to draw
Exploration.
2 and keep 1 because we explored and I have a backpack.
Okay, we get a torch. Ignore the effect of 1 beast or
1 beast? Oh, 1 monster. Okay.
Monster, sorry.
And this guy who would have been very helpful.
no.
Earlier.
I did it. It's cool. Don't we have to discard 1? We're gonna discard him.
Oh, yeah, because he's not useful right now. Okay, so that happened.
Now that's not actually available to us, right? Those are in the not yet available section.
Oh, I believe that
so
is
it
correct.
doesn't even matter. I just realized.
That is a good call. Let me double check on that. Draw the indicated number of discovery tokens placed in the future resources space face up.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine.
Okay, so
it
now
would have been so good. We have
It would've been-
we have this one though, which is a trap, which is available.
that is true.
So now we're going to secret location number 3.
Yes. So first we roll to see if you make it.
Oh, I can even do the exploration.
Yeah.
I got to get the victory here. I got it. Well, there's a question mark.
Okay.
Secret cave. Decide. Discard this mystery card, or draw 3 mystery cards. Only resolve 1 monster or trap, and up to 2 treasures.
It's not worth it.
Let's discard it.
Okay.
Okay, so we successfully explored. Now, what do we have to do in the hidden cave?
Okay. Hidden cave. Draw 4 mystery cards. Resolve all. Don't look at them.
You need to assign 1 more pawn for this action. No!
Oh,
we couldn't do it. Oh,
fail.
We're 1 pawn off.
Didn't even see that. You don't have like a thing that allows you to add.
I do, but I need 3 to... No, I don't have... I actually don't have 1. Alright, so we didn't read this.
Let's pretend
we're so close.
we definitely lost this game. Let's be clear here. But
yeah.
let's pretend that I had built the rope ladder.
The previous turn?
That I had actually succeeded at building the rope ladder.
Okay, so just so we know, there's a hidden cave. In the hidden cave, it says you need 1 to assign 1 more pawn to do this action. So we can't win. We've lost because we're 1 pawn off.
We're 1 pawn short.
But we're gonna see. We're gonna see if I would have made it alive through this last hidden cave. All right, bum bum bum. You're gonna give it to me in a dramatic order. Is that what's happening?
I am. First, I'm going to give you a trap.
Ignore the trap
Ignore the trap.
with this token.
Next, I give you Savage.
Oh no!
Savage jumps out of the darkness. He knocks you down and takes your weapons. Weapon level is now 0.
No!
The event deck.
All right. So put our weapon. I apparently brought every single weapon we had on
takes
this trip.
all of them.
And he took all of it.
Gold! You spot an obtrusive chest hidden in the shadows. You come closer and open it. It's full of gold coins. Unfortunately, gold is of no use on this island. No benefit.
That's funny. I like that one.
And finally, spiders. Hundreds of skittering spiders surround you. Discard 2 determination tokens, which you instead have to take wounds. And you die. So even if you had been able to explore the hidden cave, you still would have died. We still would have lost. We lost this game like 6 different ways. But it came closer than I thought it would.
It was much closer. So I think if anyone wants an actual strategy or whatever for this, I think what I didn't realize
for this
was
scenario.
So at one point we had a discussion about how all the dice were the same, which is apparently not true.
Nope.
So there's 1 failure on the exploration die.
There's 2 on the construction.
And there's only 1 on the building. So I think we should have been less afraid to... I mean, and these things aren't too terribly bad. I think we're just kind of afraid of them because they're scary. So I think we need to be doing more explorations at the beginning with only 2 people.
But we also would have gotten like the hatchet and stuff sooner, which would have helped us.
Yeah.
From the treasures.
I think, and I forgot for like 2 turns. I could do this thing where I could look through the tiles to find stuff, and we should have been looking for the grass sooner.
Yes,
so we could have built the rope, because building the rope ladder is super
turned out
important.
To be super helpful. And this would have been, I think, I feel like this would have been easier with more people. Like, this was really hard as a 2-person scenario.
I mean, we'd have to explore technically 1 more tile and 1 more tiki, I guess, but it doesn't seem like it's that...
No, it's 2... Well, 4 people, it's 2 more tiles and 1 more tiki. But yeah, it doesn't seem like that scaled quite the same way. We did get Friday, which you wouldn't normally get.
No, you always get Friday with 2 players.
I know, but if we had gone up to a higher number per...
Oh, yeah. It would only have been 1 more tile per turn instead of the 2.
I don't know. This was a challenging one.
It was. I think we learned something about
played with the
risky exploration.
As our crew member. I don't know. I guess it was...
It was sort of helpful.
It wasn't that
what do the other
helpful.
crew members do?
I don't know.
I don't know if they're easily accessible, but anyway, yeah, that was fun.
Easily accessible.
So you want to give any thoughts on Robinson Crusoe in general, or this scenario stuff?
I enjoy this game. Like, I generally don't love worker placement games.
Mm-hmm.
I think the fact that this is cooperative, but more importantly, the fact that everything is so varied and different.
Yeah,
like,
it's got a lot of variety to it.
Just playing a new scenario, the entire strategy is different. So
yeah, that's true. It's the scenarios are
makes it
big.
more interesting. So we could have played with the dog, which would have given us an extra exploration.
That would have
been much more useful.
More useful than the lookout.
Let's see, surgeon, who can gather herbs.
H in it.
I know, and then use the herbs to heal players. The parrot, which gives +2 determination tokens. The horse, which you can ignore distance rules when you are using the horse. And a boy that is basically an additional pawn for any action. So I feel like almost all of them would have been more useful
better than
the lookout.
All right, I think so too. But that was fun. I think you're right. I think the scenarios really make this interesting. It makes it thematic, right? Because like there's so much that's so thematic. You kind of think about like, well, could I put this on another theme? And it would be so hard to like think of what all the different items were and all the different events that happen and all the different scenarios and all the different actions you can take. So it's super thematic, and it would be a high tier thematic game even without the scenarios. If the scenario was the same, you're trapped on the island all the time.
Yeah, but I wouldn't like it nearly as much.
You wouldn't like it nearly as much because that like changes the variety. But I'm just saying like. The theme isn't just the scenarios. The theme is pervasive.
Can you give me the events? And
then the scenarios just give it a crazy amount of variety, I think. So there's a bunch of different cards there. But yeah, it's a fun game. It took us an hour and a half to fail miserably. It wasn't too bad.
That's true.
I was after the setup. Setup took a little longer.
The setup took a little while. There's ways that I think I could have made the setup easier. But
yeah, we're still getting used to it. This is our 4th game?
Yes.
Cool.
It's our 4th game, but it's more like it's our 4th game spread out over a year. So
yeah.
I forget how to play every time we play.
But anyway, that was Robinson Crusoe. We'll stay here in the chat for a little bit, but put any questions in the chat, or if you're on YouTube, put them in the comments, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.